Mayhaps I didn't favorite it. Should be favorited. Well, I'll know if it's a, because it'll have a 30-minute cooldown on it. Thought it was the Arden Wheeled. Thingy. Well, whatever. I really thought I had it favorited. Wait. Night Fae Hearthstone. Okay.
I cannot use that item yet.
Birch. I'll just put it as a favorite there. Yeah, there's a Time Walker one, the Night Fae one. The Night Fae one looks cooler, like the animation is cooler, which is kind of like lame in a way because
Reporting for duty. For the chosen.
like you got this fucking Time Walker's Hearthstone effect as part of a fucking $90 bundle. And that shit ain't worth $90. It's your basic fucking hearth animation with this gold light around you.
Enemies arise from without and within. Stand firm. Defend the realms of death.
So what are y'all gonna be doing when Jesus comes back? I mean the Primus comes back. This where you wanna be when Jesus come back? Making fun.
You heed the words of the Primus, and together we will fight to save the Shadowlands.
Uh-huh.
Blood and thunder.
The battle has only just begun.
Strength comes from the heart.
Ew. So this is where that bug mount comes from. It's disgusting. Ew. The ritualists are the ones behind this war. Every act of treason has been committed under their orders. We cannot defeat their sorcery. Sorry, I forgot I was voicing her with strength of arms alone. Victory will hinge on our knowledge of what they are plotting. Continue to bolster our forces. I will look for a way to infiltrate the House of Rituals.
Even here, I
House of
protect
Rituals?
the weak.
I do not approve of this plan of yours, Lich. First of all, let me sell all my junk. Second of all, where's even like the fucking renowned quartermaster and shit? I guess it's you.
I keep everything well maintained.
Yeah, I bet you do, buddy. Do not be so forward with me. Haste verse plate. Interesting. Oh, here were those scrolls I was looking for. I'll just sell them. For the life of me, I did not see them there. There was something else I was going to do, right? Deposit all this animal that I just have in my bags.
Everything must be earned.
Alright, so what's going on?
How goes the fight?
It seems we may have our way into the House of Rituals. Do not mistake this Lich for an ally. He pursues only his own agenda, but for now our goals align, and we can use that to our advantage.
Strength and honor.
Oh, I guess. It has come to my attention that you seek to uncover a plot by the Baron Kel'Thuzad. That upstart has been a thorn in my side since he arrived at the House of Rituals. Not only did he pilfer my rightfully earned title, he has since shut me out of the house's dealings. I have yet to find evidence that would mar Sindane's adoration for her new Baron, and thus I offer an arrangement. I grant you access to the House of Rituals, and in return you help me bring down Kel'Thuzad. Do we have an accord?
I am done with you.
Yeah,
For
sure.
now, the tower stands near the Scablian Ridge. You will find what you need to proceed there.
So what's the deal? Do all liches become part of the House of Rituals? Liches are inherently evil, aren't they? So what good can they, like, do in death? Locate Balradar's supplies.
My arsenal is yours. Reach out and claim your glory.
Open Bowmetal supplies at the tower near the Scalpian Ridge. Scalpian Ridge, you say? Gungurge Bone? Or Gungur Bone?
Our enemies gather for another assault.
Oh, we're not doing this.
Strike them down first and put an end to their threat.
How many damn people are gonna attack us over and over? You can't just ignore it, champion. You have to do it. Defend, Maltraxus. So some of these necropoli are under our control. Like that whole thing was... That whole thing, the Incredible Urts. Might as well take advantage of this.
I am out of range.
There's a mount that we can loot, apparently. Have yet to get it, but... Interesting. Maybe only a certain one will drop it, but it says here. Rarity. Nod Reigns of Battlebound Warhound. So I guess all these dudes have a chance to drop it, yes?
A queen of coercion.
Ow, for fuck's sakes.
Agony. A seance
I always get sent to the Shadow Realm against this chick.
Obey, or you will be slain.
Or you will die.
No time. Now all of Maldraxxus knows you are not to be challenged lightly.
Man, that's annoying, eh? I think you only have a certain amount of time to kill her before she kills you. Alright, well that's done.
Wrested from the twisting nether, a lord of the pit, turned glory.
What even was the prize? Money? I didn't even see. It didn't even show up on the map. Would you be quiet? Not to be disrespectful, but please. Man, good thing nobody bothered to check inside this chest. It's just out in the open.
Good. You managed to find my little care package, so you are not entirely useless.
Oh, look, it's a little
Your
eyeball.
next task won't be so simple. I hope you are up for a challenge.
Okay. Balmadar's voice resonates from the floating eye. You didn't really think I'd risk meeting you here in person, did you? Come, we have much work to do. I mean, you said it was a care package, dude. I didn't think that you were gonna risk yourself in any sort of way. Playing favorites, we will have to construct an illusion to allow you entry into the House of Rituals. However, not just any illusions will do. In order to join Kel'Thuzad's inner circle, we require something specific. We're going to need a body. Fortunately for us, one of the Baron's favorite acolytes is performing a ritual outside of the house itself. You'll need to fight your way to her, but of that I'm sure you're capable. Pilfered Power. The illusion ritual will require a substantive amount of anima to complete. Since such a resource isn't simply lying around these days, we'll need to take some. The abomination from the house, the constructs recently arrived with a delivery of anima-rich spoils from the raid on Bastion. Use the Maldrasite crystal I've included in the parcel to extract enough anima for our ritual. Okay. It will do us no good to disguise yourself as Nemesis if word reaches Kel'Thuzad that she was slain. You must ensure that no one sees you enter the cave. Survives. Okay. Man, so much of this shit is just like boring, kill everything, collect everything. It's very utilitarian as you would expect a fucking autocratic society. No one cares about the art. It's all about war and murdering people. Yeah, it should probably have its sanity built up before fighting more than one dude. Alright, what else am I doing? Getting pilfered anima. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, anima is just lying around, huh? Oh, goodness me. Get out of here.
I must get closer.
Oh man, and I have to like do 5 of these things, assuming they're anima rich things. Okay, well, there's good thing there's a decent chunk of them here. I don't know, man. It feels like this story's been the weakest one so far. Like, it has not been that interesting, I'll tell you what. So many of the missions have just been, run around and kill shit and collect shit. Like, a lot of them have been like that, like, no joke, but, like, these characters are the least interesting characters. The zone is the ugliest one. Like, the one interesting thing we saw was Alexandros wondering if he belonged here or with the Kyrian because he was a paladin in life. And that's about it. Any sort of existentialism or fucking character development was like way more interesting than war on the House of Constructs, war on the House of Rituals, regaining the House of Eyes. And it's like, all of these quests have just involved me killing a bunch of shit. Like, ooh, this one's like, ooh. Like, we need to have subterfuge, so make sure you kill them so nobody knows that you went in there. But it's like, yeah, okay, way to weakly disguise this as just another fucking kill and loot quest. You're killing them because you don't want them to know that you were fucking in the area. Hello. We must use subterfuge even though you ran in there and murdered everybody. Or at least 10 of them, you know. Killing at least 10 of them is good enough to make sure you weren't followed or watched. Just funny. Funny, nonsensical. I mean, we can't have you literally kill everything, because that would just be too much. The Grimoirium. What an interesting name. So where are you? Ah, there's a cave here. Well, let me find a place to land, because I'm going to have to fight my way in. It's like these fucking dudes in their bone armor. Like, I don't have the ability to like interrupt them all, and these dudes just, they take a long time to kill just because of that. The stupid fucking bone shield. Like, some of these enemies are just tedious to fight, man. I've been saying it over and over. Like, fucking tedious. They serve no purpose other than to just like be annoying. There's skeleton enemies who have bone armor, so it makes sense that they would be, you know, fucking covered in bones. Hello? It's like, get out, get out. It's like, holy moly.
Dare you interrupt my ritual?
Listen, lady. Your ritual is whack and you're whack. Stop that.
My master's works will reshape the Shadowlands.
Why? Why do you, like, really care? Get out of here.
Changes nothing.
My master's work will reshape the Shadowlands. Like, why? What does it matter? What do you gain out of this? Nothing. None of this story is, like, good. Reshape the Shadowlands. Reshape the Shadowlands. For what purpose? Because it's evil. Because we're power hungry. We want all the anima. Okay. I guess it's a good enough as reason as any. It's not a very fucking interesting reason. Don't you see? It was against the void. The lands of death need to be united against the void. That's where this was all going. It still might be going there. But that's why. Don't you see? I must say it was satisfying. I'm sure he was talking shit about her. The ritual to complete your disguise should be quite simple with the assistance of my Oculus. Even a priest like you should be able to manage it. When you are ready, simply hold the empowered crystal above Nelis's corpse. My Oculus will do the rest. Okay. I mean, that's what he's implying at the end of the cinematic where you kill the jailer.
Satisfactory. Come to see me in the Hall of Blades, so I can verify the quality of your guys.
You might want to turn off that
Just
shadow
one
energy.
Small note. That acolyte you just wantonly slain also happens to be the favorite consort of Margrave Sindane.
Oh, I don't know that Sindane
For some
swung that
reason
way.
You see fit to betray me? I will make certain the Margrave discovers the identity of the murderer.
I don't know how. You're both skeleton. Well, I would say skeleton women. But, hey, if you can. A consort implies that they're, you know, lovers. That's usually what that means in these games. Which, you know, they're skeleton ladies. I don't know what they do. Interesting. I'd like to study this more. Hey, lover, it's me, your favorite squeeze. Nelisys. How do we get to where the fuck I need to go, huh? Liquimarium. Hey, baby Sindane, it's me, your lover, Nelisys. She never called me baby. You're an imposter. What the hell is that? Something is sneaking around here. I heard the sneaky noise. Okay, so this must be where I have to go if there's ways to identify me. So this will be a losing battle. I need to stay behind this dude unless he turns around. Okay, he stops, so let's go. Margrave Sindane. Yeah, sorry about murdering your lover. I'm sure you'll find another one. It's better to have loved and lost than to never have loved at all. Don't give me your platitudes, murderer.
You have not yet
An impressive resemblance. You may just be able to pull this off. Well, what are you waiting for? Now that you have your disguise, and I have assurance of your loyalty, it is time you report it to your new master. Find Kel'Thuzad within the Vault of Souls. Do whatever task he requires of you, but keep your eyes open for anything untoward. My Oculus will continue to accompany you so that I can provide guidance when the time is right. We will uncover this new Baron's true intentions.
Remember,
I mean, you know, maybe the quest for Kel'Thuzad will be interesting. I do think that he's a cool character. He's clearly evil. And, well, I mean, his lore... Keeper of the Circle. His lore has always been kind of interesting, I guess. He was just a Kirin mage who saw what the Scourge was and decided to join them. He was awed by their power, I suppose. And then he turned into a regular-ass just necromancer, and then Arthas kills him. And he's like, I'm gonna come back more powerful than you know. And he's like, yeah, whatever. And then, you know, Arthas was the one that ended up bringing him to the Sunwell and reviving him as a lich. And he's like, oh, I told you, young prince. I definitely... where is he? I definitely said what happened. What in the world? Is there a phasing issue? Also, I see a quest over here.
Do I know you?
Acolyte, we could use a hand here. Kill 7 fatal coalescences in the House of Rituals. It seems one of your fellow pupils botched their ritual in spectacular fashion. Now destructive necromantic energies are running rampant throughout the house. This threat must be dealt with. Can you assist? Sure. Am I going to keep my disguise? That's cool. You're basically a Zandalari troll animation. Good work, boys. That's a compliment coming from you, Nemesis. Favored of the, Margrave? Wink. I don't know, man. When you're like a skeleton lady, like... sexuality doesn't even matter at that point. But apparently it's a thing in the Shadowlands. People be getting down even in the afterlife. Please, you must help us. Yeah, you can handle these 3 dudes as this class, especially with Void Form up.
I need to target something first.
Oh, that's gonna... Well, we got the job done. I was gonna say that's gonna hurt, but not so much. Anybody seen Kel'Thuzad? I'm supposed to talk to the dude.
Need something? I've got glory to earn.
Unlocks a customization option for your necrotic acolyte disguise. Oh, okay, cool. Is that something that I'm going to be using a lot? So he must be in here, right? Me, Kel'Thuzad, within the Vault of Souls. Yeah, so here it is. Did you honestly think that I would not recognize you for what you are? Traitor.
Well, what is it?
Ah, you've returned. I take it the ritual went well. Come, we have much to accomplish.
Death's victory draws nigh.
You've done well in my service, Nemesis. When the time has come to take my rightful place, you will be well remembered. Rewarded. Until then, I require your utmost devotion and secrecy. Our preparations are almost complete. Come, walk with me. I will show you the splendor of our works.
Obey the will of Kel'Thuzad.
Uh-huh. Just hanging out with him. That's pretty crazy, huh?
Along with my personal prize, a type of Kyrian their
You will
kind
answer for this,
refers to as
Lich.
a bearer.
I am no one's prize.
Within this pitiful Kyrian lies the key to places of great power.
Barathedrin.
By utilizing the anima stores secured from our allies in Revendreth, I shall open the way to victory.
Uh-huh. What is it you're planning?
It is time we prepared for the ritual.
Enough expository dialogue.
You may now address your master.
There are but a few tasks remaining before we can complete our ritual. Sorry, you must begin immediately.
All proceeds according to plan.
The Kyrian will no doubt make a worthy sacrifice for our ritual, but I'm not entirely versed with the magics of his kind. I have requested that the Baroness Ninadar assemble a list of appropriate literature so that I can ensure my ritual will have the desired effect. As you know, the Baroness enjoys exploiting her title, so expect to be faced with some manner of mundane tasks in exchange for her cooperation. Return when you have procured the tomes, Acolyte.
So the Baron is soliciting help from the Venthyr. Not an unforgivable slight, were he at least to share his spoil.
You ritualists sure are,
Treachery, though.
untrustworthy, aren't you?
Let us see what lies within these tomes.
Anything for knowledge. Even if it is forbidden. Oh, okay. And we just let you fucking traders do whatever the fuck you want here in this land. It's like the House of Eyes is full of schemers, but at least they appear to be on our side. Like these ritualist dudes, like they held no allegiance to anybody but themselves. Like those Eyes people, at least like were spies for the Shadowlands, which is also weird because like, you know, Draka like class changed to a warrior after she joined House of the Chosen. She was a rogue lady before in the House of Eyes. Baroness Ninadar.
I have no time. Well, what have we here? One of Kel'Thuzad's little pets.
That's me.
What is it?
Kel'Thuzad always seems to have the most studious of pets, doesn't he? What is it the Baron wishes of me, Acolyte?
We are done here.
Ah yes, I do remember the Baron requesting a collection of tomes from my library, an odd smattering of topics if I do recall correctly. As you can see, I am a very busy lich. However, if you were to lighten my workload, perhaps I could see fit to provide you with the tomes you seek.
Failure is unacceptable.
Okay, cantrip collections. One of the more regrettable duties of the Mistress of Tomes is the collation and maintenance of our scroll library. Unfortunately, many of our acolytes are less than prompt when it comes to returning items they have borrowed, which requires me to seek them out and retrieve them myself. Of course, this is far too menial a task for a baroness, but that is why lackeys like you exist. Go and retrieve my scrolls. Feel free to use whatever persuasive means you have at your disposal. Errant enchantments. The House of Rituals is a place of constant study. Every day, new incantations and formulae are concocted to further the arts of necromancy. It can be difficult to keep track of such innovations. To aid in cataloging our progress, our sorcerers have applied the use of enchanted quills and parchment. Unfortunately, if not properly stored, these implements tend to run amok. Of course, they were not properly stored. Find the implements and return them to where they belong.
We will rule
Busy work. Oh, you mischievous quill, you. Oh, right, this fucking dude is just herbing, and he has that dude on his back the entire time. Double the herbage with double mint gum. Hey, listen, I need to go use the restroom, so let me hide over here, hopefully where the eyes can't see me. Be right